Hi everybody. Today we're going to see how I draw Brute Gunner. Okay, so pencils first and then Sharpie. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of this video, look in the description and you'll see a link to click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. There's even one for the color too. So for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm just going to start off with a quick sketch for myself, and then I'll join everybody over in Sharpie Town. So let's just do this real fast. And I gotta try to work on my sizing, because sometimes I've been going too big. And I know that we fall off the page. So I'm trying to wrangle that in a little bit. But I can already feel that this is going pretty tall. So let's see if I can correct it. All right. So the nice thing about this one is it's mostly anatomy. You know, her design. You know, her and the navigator are pretty much just anatomy, because there's no armor, there's no belts, weapons, things like that, you know. So all I gotta do is make sure I get her proportions right, and then we can just draw the body, you know, the human body. So that's kind of the nice thing about her, and the nice thing about being able to do whatever we want, because we're the designers. We're the ones who decide, I want it like this, it's going to look like that, you know. Now, granted, you know, Fortnite designed it, you know, they're the ones that come up with it, but we at least get to put her in whatever position we want. And that's kind of the nice thing about being able to draw your style, your design, your look, because you make that decision. And that's me. That's me today. I get to decide what she's going to look like. And so I'm kind of putting in her like an elegant, like little standing pose, because there's something about the gunners, the mechs, I'm sorry, the brutes, that I see as kind of like not like superheroes, but like yeah, I guess you could say superhero, but I see him as floating or flying, you know. So that's kind of what I'm doing with her character, is kind of putting them in elegant poses. And I mean, I think his wasn't so elegant. His was pretty much just my words aren't working today. A enforcer. You know, he was pretty much holding his hands up, being tough, being a tough guy, saying, look at me, you know. But I don't know, something about her I kind of like. So I'm going to try to elegantize her. And again, see, I do this every time. The hands are too big. I need to work on that. I always make my hands way too big. So I just gotta, just forgive me while I just do this real quick. I just gotta resketch. And that's what it takes sometimes. Just drawing over and over again until you're happy with what you got. And just, you know, redrawing and resketching and making yourself happy. All right. Okay, I think that'll work. Still feels a little big, but not as big as it was before. And I can make this work. All right, so there's that one, and I have her shoulders up a little bit, and have this one down. Let's see, and there's that middle part for her chest, or her stomach plate, like that. Okay, and let's see, what can we do with her other hand? How about we just have it hanging loose, hanging down. Ooh, it's thundering here, if you heard that. So hopefully the power doesn't go out. Let me keep checking my camera every now and then. Ooh, here we go. I'm making it big again. I gotta watch out. Okay. So, let's see. This looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. How is yours coming? Are you drawing too? Hopefully you like what you're doing, because this is yours. Okay. All right. I think I'm happy with that. All right. So let me work on the head real fast. Okay. So for chin's right there, that means her mouth is right there, and then the point of the mask is right there. So there's not a lot of detail we got to do in this one, because her face is covered up. Well, both of the mechs, the brutes, the faces are covered up by visors. Okay, this is working out pretty good. All right, not bad, not bad. Like this. Earpiece there. Wing there. Head up. Shoulders back. And now it's time to attack. All right, I like it. I like it. I am very happy with this, so I think I'm going to switch over now. Let's get going to Sharpie Town. So, hello everybody, welcome to Sharpie Town. Let's use the Sharpie Fine Point and the Sharpie Pen. And the Sharpie Fine Point isn't as sharp and as the pen, so I'm going to use the pen for some finer details. And like the mouth. So let's just draw the mouth first. I'm going to give her just a little bit of a smile, like that, and then up. And then I'm going to do the top lip, bottom lip. Try to balance that out a little bit more, like that. And I think I'm just going to do the chin. Oops, that was down a little bit too much. Like that to about right there. And I know it seems like I'm just stopping, but it's according to my sketch. And if you were in the sketch area, you would have seen what I was doing. So let's, and you know what I think else I'm going to do? The little wings that come down like this, that little part, I'm going to do with the fine Sharpie. Just because I'm about to switch over to the big Sharpie, and you're going to see a big, huge, drastic difference. So I just kind of wanted that to stand out and make it different. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to draw the visor. I'm just going to start from that point right there and move back and go up. I'm going to do the other side over here. I'm going to draw back and go up. Then I'm just going to connect them like this, like that, and then build off of that. So now I'm going to draw this little part here, connect it down there, do the same thing over here, connect it down there, and I can build over here, draw the little ear pieces like that. Then from there I could draw the little wings that come off of it. I'm kind of, exaggerating on making them kind of big, but again, this is my drawing. This is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. So I'm going to draw the top of the head. Bear with me here. I'm going to do this to this, and then connect it over here, kind of a dome like that, and then I can bring this in like that. Okay? All right, so now let's build down the neck. So I'm going to come here to the shoulders, same thing, but this one's up a little higher. That went in there just a little bit, but that's okay. You know what? It happens. I'm not going to worry about it. And I'm going to close her collar off like that. And it should have been a little bit higher, but I didn't want to go through there and accidentally do that again. So I did mine lower. You're welcome to put yours wherever you'd like. So I'm going to do his shoulders. So I'm going to add the shoulder pad like that. It's going to come in do something like this. Let's do the other one over here too. So I'm going to come in like this, just kind of accent like that. And there are those little knobby knobs like that, just a little accent piece that we're going to do like that. And so now I am going to, I'm not going to do the arms yet. I'm going to work on her body and then we'll come back. The reason I'm doing that is because she has like the chest piece that kind of goes into the rest of her body, and because it all flows, I kind of want to do it all at once. So again, there was thunder if you heard it. So I'm going to draw her breast to her side and kind of flow it all down, okay? So here's where her chest, the breast comes in like that. There's her rib cage. Then I'm going to flow around to her hip and keep going down to here where her knee pad is going to be, and I'm going to stop right there. So now I'm going to do the other side, and so her arms coming in like this, but I'm going to draw it back here to her hip, and I'm going to stop right there because here there is like this little design piece that I wanted to draw and not draw through. It's on top of her, you know, so that's why I wanted to do that first. And so from here I can draw again down to her knee. So I'm going to draw her hip on her thigh down to where her knee's going to connect, and this is where her boot's going to be too. So that's why I'm drawing that. So let's draw her knee pad like this, and we'll go ahead and give it some depth if the Sharpie will work. And do that. Woof. Something like that, just to give it some depth, you know. And okay, so her boot, it kind of comes in like this. That's all I want to do for that. So now I'm going to draw the rest of it all the way down. So I'm going to draw her leg like this. I'm going to draw the other side like that to her boot. And let's go ahead and draw the boot. So this foot is going to be like this, over, going to come up. You can see the back of her heel like that. And that's it. So I'm going to draw the back of the heel. I didn't want to do it with this Sharpie because, again, way too fat. I can control it much better with this. So I'm just going to do something like that, just to show the folds. And there is like a detail like this that'll show, give you something fun to do. Okay. So here I'm just going to draw up to the crotch because it's all one piece. I don't have to draw any kind of underwear or undies like the Navigator had. I was making fun of it, just saying his undies all the time, but here it's just bodysuit, you know. So there, and I can go ahead and draw the inner crotch like that. And so now that I have the start-stop points, let's draw her other knee pad like this, because I have this leg back behind her. And this one will go in like that. All right. So let's draw this other leg since we're here. Let's draw the back of the leg like this down to the ankle. Same thing. I'm going to draw the front of the leg to the ankle. The side of the foot, or the top of the foot, I'm sorry. I'm going to bring it over. Going to come up for the heel, down a little bit. Going to go up and join it back over there. And that's the side of the foot. So I'm going to do one of these, kind of like we did there. And again, just do a little bit of folds from where the leg bends and stuff like that. Okay. So a few more things. Let's draw. I'm all over the place with a bunch of Sharpies. So I'm going to draw the little thing like she's got there, the nubbins that she's got there. And there is a little bit of detail. It's like this. And then inside we'll do with color. Okay, and I think there's some on the front that comes all the way down. It's so hard to see with just such a black costume. Let me just scroll through real fast. I took a few pictures. Yeah. Okay. All right. So here's what else we're gonna do. So she has, before I finish up the arms, she has some detail to her body here. So the center has a little piece that comes down like this, and it's going to go around her breasts. Okay, so I'm going to go like that. This one's going to come over here like this, and it's also going to help me define the other side of the breast. And I can just draw it like that, come in under like that, And then there is like a stomach piece that's going to come down like this. Like that. Okay? And then we'll do the rest with color. There's that little insignia that's right there and whatnot, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so now we're done with the body. We just got to finish up the arms. So let's do this arm over here, and then we'll work our way back this way. So let's draw. You see, there's a high, like glove type thing that's right there. So there is a line. I'm going to bring it down to the crook of her arm like this. And I'm going to go ahead and come in and just close it off, because that's where this other part is, the next layer. I'll show you how, like this. Like that. So her elbow's back here, and so her arm comes in like this. And so the other part kind of comes out, come in, and it's going to bend right there where her wrist is. So I'm going to do this other part like this. Again, just kind of bend it a little bit for the wrist, because we're going to add some folds and fun, something like that. Hey, let's do some right here too, you know, because we can. All right, little nubbins on this side over there. And now we're going to draw her hand. And so her hand, I just kind of have out kind of like this, just kind of an elegant little dooley bop. One right there. Do this side over here. Do that side there. I kind of do that to gauge the fatness of how that is, and just to see if I'm going in the right place. So now I can do the thumb, bring it in, and do the other finger, or the first finger, and connect it like that. Looks good to me, so I'm going to bring the other fingers in like this, back behind that one, like this, and like that. So see, simple, they're just kind of back behind. You can't draw too much because you can only see so much, you know? Okay, so let's finish up the other arm over here. So let's bring this like that. Oh, is that what that was? Did I draw that line? Oh, that was an accident. No, it wasn't. It was not an accident. That was supposed to be there because I did it there too, right? We'll just say that those are bend lines. See how I covered that up? I hid my mistakes. Okay, so we're going to draw her arm down like this. And I'm going to go ahead and do like I did over there and just kind of close it off. Bring it back up here. I'm going to do this one like that. Do the next one like this. Bring it in. Next one like that. That's where the wrist is. Do the little dealy whopper. And now I'm going to do the hands like I did over here. So just one out like that. The top like this. I think I'm happy with that. So then I'm going to come in here and do the thumb like this. Draw this finger like that. It's a little long, but I'm going to work with it. So I'm going to do like I did the other one there. So draw the middle finger like that, ring finger there, and pinky like that. And that's about all I can really do with that anyway. So let's add just a few more little dots. Again, some folds, the fingerless gloves, you know, like that, the ones we can see at least. And yeah, I think that's going to take care of it for now. So let's take care of the rest with color. So that is B.R.U.T.E Gunner. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.